So we just finished reading a story all about shapes, and now we're going to use shapes to build something. Anything you want to build out of shapes, okay? So we're going to use this app called Moma Art Lab, okay? Go ahead and open up the app, Ethan. Okay, and what we're going to do is I'm going to model something for you, or we're going to build something together, okay? Are you ready? And you're going to wait your turn. So Moma Art Lab is launching, and what do you see down here on the bottom? Don't touch anything just yet, but what do you see? You see a lot of shapes, huh? What color are they? Red. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to swipe across, okay, and see what else is there. What's there?
Some different weird shapes.
Nice. Okay, I want you to look at something else. Okay, Ethan, do you see the circle over here?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to touch it and see what happens. What happens?
Colors.
Colors? You want to try one more thing. Will you use your finger and swipe and see what else is there? There's a lot of colors to choose from, right? Okay, Ethan, I want you to find your favorite color real quick. And touch it.
Color is
Red. Okay. Well, you know what? Since it looks the same, can you pick a different color that's not red?
green.
And what happens to the shapes on the bottom? Down here. They turn green. Okay, Ethan. Nice. Okay, look at me for a minute. This is your job. Look at me. I need for you to make anything you want to make out of shapes, but you have to make something. So, for example, you could make a house. Yeah. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
And you can use different colors to make your house.
And also you can make a person inside the house.
Sure. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and get started. Here on this side, you're going to look for the blue icon. That's going to take you to all the artwork that we've created. Do you see your work?
Yes.
Will you go ahead? Can you go ahead and press your picture? Oop, go back to the gallery for me. And then press your picture. Okay, so to save it, Ethan, I'm going to go ahead and save for you, but you watch me. Look here on the bottom, that square with there you go, with the arrow. We're going to press that button, and here we have to press this black button, and it's going to save for us, okay? I'm going to say yes. All right, and we're going to allow it to save. We're going to do one last thing, Ethan. Are you ready? Okay, so I closed out of that app for you. I want you to find this app. Okay, what's it called again?
Shadow.
Have you used it before?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so since you used it before, I'm going to let you take control of the iPad, but I'm going to kind of help you along the way, okay? Are you ready? Okay, so go ahead and press this green button, the plus sign. There you go. And you can say, okay. There we go. All right, so we're looking for your picture, just your one picture. Do you see the picture you drew? Go ahead and click it. And then we're going to press that green rectangle. Can you do that? Nice. There we go. Okay, Ethan, here's what I want you to do. I want you to think about all of the shapes that you used to make your drawing, okay? And we're going to press the start button, and you're going to record. And I want you to use the pointers. Remember those pointers we used before?
Yes.
And I want you to trace the shape using your finger. So do me a favor real quick before we try this on the iPad. Will you use your finger and trace the square that you see on this picture? Here, I'll hold it still for you. There you go. I think you understand. Can you do that with the pointer for me? And while you're tracing it, I want you to tell me what shape it is, okay? Are you ready to get started? Okay. Okay, let's put your iPad flat. It's going to make it easier for us to trace. And then we're going to press the start button on the count of 3. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Press the start button, and you can talk us through. All right, let's find the red pointer. Where is that? Perfect. All right, tell me about your picture, Ethan, while you're tracing it. Oh, trace the other little square. Where's the other little square? The little square. Oh, trace it. I see. That is a square. What other shapes did you use?
I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what this one is.
Do you see any other shapes that you know?
Yes.
What is another shape that you drew here? What is that?
Circle.
A circle. Did you use any other shapes here in your drawing? There you go. Trace the triangle for us. Trace it. Let's see.
Three. Three.
Very nice, Ethan. I like your world and the happy guy inside of it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and save this work, Ethan. I'm going to press the green save button, and then we're going to press play and hear what it sounds like, okay? I see. That is a square. What other shapes did you use?
Circle.
Where's the triangle in your picture? Will you trace that triangle for us?
Yes, but it's gonna be hard.
Trace it. Let's see.
Dweep, dweep, dweep.
Very nice, Ethan. Once you've finished working with the child to explain their drawing in Shadow Puppet, you could simply just press the Done button, and it'll go ahead and save that video to the camera roll, but it'll also save inside of the Shadow Puppet app. The other option is to use Seesaw. If you're using Seesaw, the class journal in your classroom, you could press that Seesaw button and it'll send it to the Seesaw class journal as well. So I'm going to go ahead and press Done, and it's saving this video, and I'll have access to it in the camera roll, and then I'll go ahead and share that one with you real quick. The video has finished saving, so of course now it's in my gallery, and we can go ahead and launch it from here and play it, but also by pressing that Done button, it's going to be in the gallery. So I'm going to hit my Home button, and I'm going to make sure I go to the photos, and I want to check that it's there in case I want to export it out after. So here in the camera roll, we have the video. All right, let's find the red pointer. Where is that?
There.
Perfect.
We're gonna do weird.
All right, tell me about your picture, Ethan, while you're tracing it. Okay, and so that's how you would utilize the iPad using Moma Art Lab and Shadow Puppet to allow the students to build maybe a house or their own creation using shapes. And then if you pair Moma Art Lab with Shadow Puppet, then the student can trace out the shapes and then explain how they built their photo and what shapes that they used. Of course, as the teacher, you can decide whether you want to have them have a circle, a square, a rectangle, or if they have free range to use all of the shapes that they'd like, and again with the colors as well. But you'll see that you'll have a nice product that shows the student understanding if you utilize these two apps. And so I hope you'll enjoy trying these apps out with your students in the classroom to see what they know and understand and what they can build out of shapes using the apps Moma Art Lab and Shadow Puppet.